Okay, hello, dear future exchange student people from all over the world. Um, I'm not, this is, maybe this may help some au pairs. Not really, it's a bit different, but if you have applied for a J1 visa and this one was accepted, then welcome if you're coming to the US to work. Now, let me share a little bit of my experience. Long time ago, I did apply for the J1 student visa exchange work, and I was, yeah, I did. You actually, the agency you work with, they'll give you a list of names of companies for you to pick. Now, usually there are fast food restaurants, hotels, pools. Now, you guys who come, now you gotta know there are seasons here. So are you coming during the summer, winter, or what? My experience, I did come during the winter, so less companies may need your work. Like those theme parks, those are during the summers. Also, if you get to work maybe in the beach, I don't know. I'm gonna stick to my own experience and maybe share a bit else if I know more. Um, so I came to work with McDonald's in, wow, 2013. Uh, it may be still the same. And let me share that, it's winter, it's cold. Mm, my location, McDonald's, was neighbor with the Burger King. We had Colombian people there, Colombian students. Now, what else? Um, what did you need? Okay, I know some students. Okay, so it's difficult. Bear with me, because I do not know much about the laws. I know you come to work with McDonald's, and I think you gotta stick to them. But since you're gonna be issued a social security number, I think um, you can work somewhere else. Like in the winter, it was lack of knowledge. We didn't know we could do that. Did I know? I didn't know. But I knew some other students will get a job next, next door with Burger King or other places. Oh, you can also work for Walmart, like retail stores. I think, yeah, Walmart will bring people, Kmart. Um, Now, during the summer, it's way easier for you guys. If you're coming from Poland, Russia, you you have the entire day. The sun will hide at about 8 9 p.m. So usually what students did was, um, they will finish their shift at McDonald's and then get a job somewhere else. And I mean, it worked great for them. And a lot of things I didn't know. Bear with my ignorance. I did go back to Peru because I was scared here when I applied for, okay, when my period ended. You can change your visa status, like apply for a student visa. So I did the same as some Colombian students did. I did change my status, but I got so scared because I will have to get my own place, my own car, pay car insurance. Like it was too much for me, so I went back home. Now, the women who knew and were prepared to do this, I think they already had this in mind. So they found a place where to live. They bought a used car, and yeah, their visas, their applications were approved, so they overstay in a legal way. Um, Now others, I know a Poland woman. She met an American boy, and I don't know if she married first or she got pregnant. I saw her pregnant later on, so I figured, oh, okay. I didn't know you could do that. I think a lot of people know that now, that it's way easier if you come and marry a United States citizen, a US citizen. Now with the internet, I know now you can meet any American citizen and get in touch. Now they'll visit you, you'll visit them. If you get along, you get married, right? And you apply for a fiance visa, or they either go to your place, get married, and they bring you here. I mean, there is this big. I didn't know. Why did I ended up here? Because let me tell you a little bit of my story. I was studying elementary education back home. I'm from Peru, and I wanted to be a bilingual teacher. So I wanted to have something else in my curriculum, and then I thought, I'll study English. I needed to improve it, so I learned of this program that brings students to work. And yeah, that's how I came to the US. Then later, I didn't know much about it. I went back home. When I wanted to come back, the visa was denied for me, so I ended up coming through the border, the US Mexican border, with some connections again. It was silly of me, I know, but thank God I'm alive to tell it. What else can I tell you? So be prepared. Don't be as ignorant as I was. Now back then the internet wasn't huge. Now it is. So you can Google visas, ways to. Now I wanted to share this because I didn't have the American brainwash, that the US through Hollywood, it's advertising that it's the place for you to live, right? A lot of people know through movies, they know New York City, a lot of places I didn't know. I was a total ignorant. I will pass by touristic points and I will miss them because I didn't know what they were. So everything is in our minds. No, if you are previously told that this is the place to live, then you're gonna believe it, and it is not. Like, I've had the experience to live here at the end, and I mean, there is a lot things to do, but also competition. Yeah, there is a big number of people coming to the US every single day. So beware of what you want to do. Be conscious. Wait. If you are a lawyer in your country, is it worthwhile for you to come and overstay here? Or maybe you just want to come, make a little bit of money and leave. It's the world. It's runs based on money now. Everything is money, 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 money. Okay, talking about money, then back then the low wage was $7 an hour. I don't know how much they're paying now. No, you can't come in because your contract will say how much money they're gonna pay you. So there's another numbers. There are other numbers here that they are paid. If you are a resident or citizen, then, and if you live in another state like New York City, which is one of the most expensive, the minimum now here it's $15. In other states it's a little less. How much less? I don't know. Find out. Again, Google is there, YouTube is there. Those tools weren't there back then. So do your research and good luck. I mean, we're young. You are younger than me now. And explore. Be cautious of everything. Be smart. Always be positive. I don't know if you're a believer or not, but God bless you in everything you plan on doing and everything you do. And life is great. Meditate about every step you're gonna do. You're young again. You have years ahead of you, and life is beautiful. And if you have questions, any questions, feel free to write them. I can make a video about them. And I may be missing a lot of things, but I mean, there are so many things I lived. Nothing. And I'm just glad when I meet, I'm a host here in New York City, and when I meet the students who once, I mean, I see myself in them, because I once was a student exchange, what they call it, exchange student, and I know what they've been through. So I feel happy and to share my story. And if you want to know more, write your comments. Until then.